Speaker, on November 19, 2015, just days after the Liberal cabinet was sworn in, they tried to stop the contract for the Davie Shipyard. Media reports have told us that the President of the Treasury Board and Minister of the Environment were involved in that decision. My question today, was the Minister of Intergovernmental Affairs involved in cabinet discussions related to shipbuilding?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, once again, the honourable gentleman is pursuing a line of questioning which, according to the rules of this House, is inappropriate. And one of the reasons for that, Mr. Speaker, is that criminal prosecutions in this country are handled completely independently of government. They are in hands of the Public Prosecution Service of Canada. And indeed, Mr. Speaker, that service was created in 2006 by Prime Minister Stephen Harper to ensure independence and impartiality.
Member for Durham.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the minister doesn't seem to confirm or deny my question in the line of questioning on whether the Minister of Intergovernmental Affairs was involved in shipyard decisions, Mr. Speaker. What's interesting, a few months later, in January 2016, the minister signed a conflict of interest screen related to the Irving shipbuilding affair, Mr. Speaker. So that leads me to this question. Was the Minister of Intergovernmental Affairs involved in discussions related to Irving Shipbuilding just ahead of the imposition of his conflict of interest screen?
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, in this line of questioning over the last number of days and weeks, the official opposition has tried to meander around a lot of indirect insinuations and accusations, and that is the very reason, Mr. Speaker, why Peter Van Loan said in this House it is deemed improper for a member in posing a question or a minister in responding to a question to comment on any matter that is sub judice. The point, Mr. Speaker, is to protect the independence of the courts and to avoid these drive-by smears.
Honourable Member for Durham.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm very sorry to be meandering around these discussions around shipbuilding when a gentleman's life is on the line in terms of his liberty, Mr. Speaker. Vice Admiral Mark Norman is facing trial. The Privy Council investigation confirmed that 73 people were aware of leaks from the Liberal shipbuilding discussions, yet only one is facing trial. If the minister doesn't like these questions, Mr. Speaker, he should stand in this House today and confirm they will waive cabinet confidence and release all documents to Admiral Norman.
Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, for a very good reason, we have an independent court system in this country, and it indeed is the envy of the world. The prosecution is in the hands of the Independent Public Prosecution Service, which, incidentally, was created by Stephen Harper, and the defence is in the hands of very competent defence counsel. They have mature rules of court and statutes to pursue, and the two sides will pursue their interests, and justice will be done, Mr. Speaker.